That's awesome. I thought somebody might appreciate this story. So, all the time, I hear about people asking other people if I'm gay. Why don't they ask me? Are they afraid I'm gonna fuck them? I don't know. Maybe it's because they know I'm fast. They'd be like, what just happened? Suffice to say, I am the cryptid of my hometown. Don't believe me? Just go and ask one of them. Yeah, one time I saw him walking through town and one time I saw him yelling at a mailbox. One time the police were coming through and he jumped in a ditch. He was on video call with somebody. And his friend said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm a snake. I'm a copperhead." And he said, "Oh, they called the police on you, did they?" The police officer walked up and he said, "What you jump in the ditch for, Thomas? You trying to evade police?" And I said, "No, I don't think so. I just do this from time to time." And my mom pulled up and said, "TJ, get in the car." What are we talking about? Oh yeah. One day I went to the thrift store looking for a sundress. I didn't find a sundress, but I found a nice red blazer. And I also ran into somebody I had a crush on since 2012. She had a crush on me too. The weird part was, you could swear by looking at us standing across from each other, we must have been like two different versions of each other from two parallel universes. Because we both got that big old Cheshire grin. And we both make the weirdest jokes that nobody else understands. They're all just looking like, but we're just cackling. And it's even funnier that they don't think it's funny. Anyway, let's not get into that. Suffice to say, what do you think it would be like if I was with a lady version of myself? Pink elephant in the room. Don't look at it. Oh, that's okay. It was just my imagination this time. Look, there he is. Anyway, there was another time I went to that thrift store. And, oh yeah, so, there was only ever one person in my entire life that ever had the courage to ask me to my face if I was gay, which generally, if you think about it, is a rude question. I feel the same way about it when somebody asks me if I had kids yet. Have you had kids yet? Why? You want to have one with me? Let's go. They don't ever ask me that again. Good. I mean, for real, if you're going to stick your head in my crotch, I expect you to do something. It's called Not My Garden, Not My Problem, None of Your Business, Not Your Snort. Hey, don't snot on my problem. Not my chair, not my problem. Not my monkey, not my show. Not my clown, not my circus. Not my spider, not my wolf. Not my loon, not my hog. There's been more than one person that have said that I was a ladies' man, or that I just had ladies lining up for me or something. No, honey. Ain't damn near nobody got the courage to have anything to do with me. And for that matter, if I'm going to be talking to somebody, it's going to be because they might be the queen. And I tell you what, I ain't gonna be calling her a bitch, bitches. I ain't out there looking for the pussy. I make fun of people that say that too, though. I'm like, what? You just find them lying around everywhere, huh? Like somebody just popped one out and left it there? Yep, just gonna leave this here for some poor sap. All you want's a squishy thing, huh? You don't want somebody with some actual fucking personality? Damn, ain't you bright. Anyway, at this thrift store, this kid asked me, "Excuse me, sir, are you gay?" I said, "Young man, no. A lot of straight people are afraid of me, but the gay folks love me. Isn't that weird?" You have a good day now.